Well, we are screwed.
What's wrong?
Someone claiming to be Henry in Two Forks called a lookout in another sector early this morning and said that I knew what caused the Wapiti Meadow fire. So, I just got off the horn with that lookout who's wondering what I know, or that I'm an arsonist, or that I'm fucking losing it. Furthermore, I bet you don't have the only tape of us from last night, so someone has evidence to back it up. We need to find out what someone's been keeping in that cave.
I'm going down there now.
Man, we're
We don't have a lot of time left out
screwed.
here, and if we don't find some fucking answers, when they lift us out of here, it's gonna be in handcuffs.
We have to stick together, okay? Keep our story straight. From the first day with those girls to the person breaking in on our conversation, everything. We gotta be honest and consistent.
Yeah, I suppose you're right.
I know.
Well, this isn't good news, everybody. We're in a bad spot. Do I blame Delilah? A little bit. Like, she could have just been normal and told us when shady things were happening, but no. Alright, let's get to this cave. I kind of remember where it's at. I think I'm going the right way. I think it was that cave that I ran into, like...
Hey, you didn't actually make that call, right?
Dang, she's being
To the
shady
lookout.
now.
It just stuck in my craw. I let myself imagine how fucked I would be if you'd been lying to me. But now that I asked, I kind of just wish I hadn't.
You're the one lying to me.
Of course I didn't. No way. They're trying to pit us against each other.
Yeah, you're right.
That's not gonna happen, though.
Thanks, Henry.
Thanks, Soto. I just risk it all and just... Found it.
What the hell?
Yeah, you know, I'm not into this.
Jesus, this is a big cave.
What are they hiding?
It's freezing in here.
I see a shoe.
Is anybody down there?
A shoe. I see a shoe. Well, that got really weird. Out of nowhere.
Hey, are you there?
Yeah, what is it? What did you find?
Nothing yet, because someone tried to trap me in there.
You saw someone?
No, someone slammed the gate
Huh.
behind me and then ran away. I found another way out, but if I hadn't, Jesus!
So you didn't find anything?
No, there's a spot where someone had sunk an anchor, but the hardware's gone now.
I don't have any climbing equipment.
I just have my ropes. I'm gonna hike back to Two Forks and see if I can find anything that could double as an anchor to use in the spot.
Well, that doesn't sound dangerous.
No, I thought I was gonna find something cool. I find nothing. Whack. Wait, how do I get back? Where am I? So I go south. Wait, where is my compass? Oh, this acts as my compass now. Okay. So I want to go south, so we'll go this way. Nope, not the right way. Oh, what is this?
Delilah, I just found an outcropping that someone was using as a little fort. I think it was Brian Goodwin.
Really?
Yeah, he built himself a real castle. He'd hide out here to read comics. The Black Band, his grief is his enemy's sorrow. Everyone this guy loves gets killed, so he honors them with a black armband which gives him superpowers.
Well, that's fucking dark.
Bunch of rocks stacked up. He made a wall and a perimeter.
God. Yeah, that's perfect.
You know, maybe he made it because he was afraid of them.
Whenever I think of Brian possibly going through this crap, I get sick to my stomach.
Yeah. Sorry.
How to finish it?
He was in the middle of really sprucing up the joint when they left. It's a little weird that he'd just leave so much of his stuff out here.
Well, maybe they were in a hurry when they left. Like I said, he wasn't supposed to be out here.
Yeah.
They almost got busted. Brian liked to go out on the railing of the tower and wave at the planes that dump water on fires, and I got a call because someone thought a kid was up in Two Forks. I lied, and just said it was Ned. If I ratted him out, they would have been forced to leave, and I don't know, I guess I just felt like I was saving him from whatever shitty life Ned was gonna bring him back to. Not that it ended up mattering.
There's some grade A dork contraband here.
You found his pocket protector?
I found I guess, a data sheet for one Gladius Silva, half-elf armor 7.
Classic Wizards and Wyverns.
There's a busted old toy out here, some sort of electronic game.
Yeah? I like Pong.
There's a ham radio schematic here, something Brian was working on.
Yeah, I think that was the one thing Ned did do with him. You know, tinkering on stuff like that.
Hi, my name is Brian Goodwin. If you found this note, it should be with a bunch of climbing anchors, I hope. Could you do me a favor and please return them to me, Brian Goodwin, in the mail? If you tell me your name and address, I'll give you a reward for this. You're probably wondering why I left these here. Well, they are my dad's, and I don't want him to lose them, but I don't want to do any more climbing on this trip, so I thought I should pretend to lose them. If you help me get them back, everyone will be happy. Thank you for your time.
Brian was doing a science fair project about bouncing radio waves off of a meteor shower.
Poor kid left his homework?
Yeah, he must have been pretty smart, huh?
Yeah, sharper than a lot of the grown-up knuckleheads I'm used to, yeah.
What, you're saying I'm one of those knuckleheads, is that it?
I wasn't. But, now that I think about it...
Because I know lots of stuff.
Oh, please, drown me in your surplus of knowledge. I've been waiting all these years for a man as wise as you to take this job.
Well, that wait's over, sweetheart.
Call me sweetheart again, and you'll use that big sexy brain of yours to fill out your unemployment paperwork.
Sorry, boss.
A little over the top there, you jerk face. Wait, can I not go? Do I have to go all the way around? Damn it. I do. Guess anybody was wondering. Figured I could just like climb back up there, but I don't think that's an option. Tis not. Alright. Huh, that's cool. All right.
What do you think is in there?
I don't know, really. I mean, we gotta find out. What do you think?
Whatever it is, they don't want you telling anyone about.
I mean, they closed the door when they could have just...
Bashed your head in with a rock or chopped you up with a...
Are you serious with this shit right now?
a hatchet. God, are you sure you want to go back in there?
Yeah, especially now that I'm thinking about all the fun ways to be killed.
I'm sorry. Look, at least whoever locked you in doesn't know you've gotten out. Hopefully you find whatever they're hiding in there, and it'll be worth the risk.
We'll see, I guess. We will see. I don't know where I'm at, really.
Oh, also, those girls turned up. Looks like you didn't kill them. Nobody did.
Oh, gee, thanks.
They took some farmer's tractor for a joyride down in Riverton and, landed in jail.
Dodged a bullet there.
Yeah, we've got enough unanswered shit to answer for, I'd say.
Wow, did I just randomly find this cave? That's crazy. I didn't actually mean to find it this quick. Hey, it closed behind me again. We already know this. Can I not? No, right there. Alright, at least I won't be framed for one thing. The girls did not die. But I could still be framed for the fire. So, Delilah, I'm gonna need you to keep your mouth shut so I don't get framed. Alright, what's down here? Okay, music's getting a little weird. Getting some weird ambiance. Oh, oh. Oh. Oh no. Oh no, is that a dead person? Oh, that's horrible. Oh no.
Oh, God. You're Brian Goodwin.
Oh, it's the kid. Oh man. That's horrible. Oh man. Oh man, that's sad. I didn't want to know that. Oh, that is ugh. Great. Now I gotta tell her that her friend died. I feel horrible. Ugh. Like, how do you even start that conversation? It's like, hey, so I got some bad news. Like, yeah, you know your little friend? I think he's dead. This fire's getting kind of close, huh?
Hey, D.
There you are. I've been worrying my ass off.
Hey, you, might want to take a seat.
I've been sitting this entire time.
I think
I'm
he
almost always
fell.
sitting.
I think his climbing equipment broke.
What's wrong?
The only thing in the cave was a body.
A body? God, what a mess.
Delilah. It's Brian Goodwin.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. How does that... What? I don't... How?
Climbing, I think, or made to look like a climbing accident.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it was Ned.
I don't know, maybe it was Ned.
If not him directly, he put enough stupid fucking know-how in his head to get him killed. Son of a bitch.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Delilah. I'm so sorry.
He'd be alive if I had told someone he was out here.
Oh my god. It's not
I
your
don't know
fault,
where
Delilah.
he'd be, but I can assure you it would not be rotting at the bottom of that cave. There's nothing to say. Hike back. I think we're leaving tomorrow anyway.
Oh my gosh. Dang, I only made it 79 days. A rough trip.
You see that plane?
No, I was just busy packing up.
Well, there's gonna be a lot more. The service says this thing is 2% contained.
Well, is this the June fire or the site fire? Or...
Well, the two fires merged into one unmitigated disaster. They're renaming it after my lookout. You about packed up?
Shouldn't we talk for a sec, about things?
About what?
About how all this stuff is connected. The surveillance, the Goodwins, Brian's death.
Look, I don't know what to say, okay? It's like the universe cooked up the cruelest thing to have happen. Does it connect to everything else? I don't know. I don't know if I even want to.
Of course you do. There's got to be a reason.
Does there?
Maybe. Maybe not. I wouldn't even know where to begin.
Well, fuck. For starters, I guess you could find the source of that signal.
Holy crap. Yeah, oh my god.
We don't know what it is. It could be nothing.
Yeah, it could also be whoever was listening to us, whoever made the tape.
Okay. Yeah, look, you should pack up everything you need in case we get the call and you can't come back.
All right, look, if something happens...
I'll remember you.
I was hoping you'd have a backup plan or something.
Yeah, okay, I'm probably gonna move to Canada. Ontario, maybe.
No, I meant if something happens to me.
Right, if you don't find out who made the tape and I have to hit the road.
Forget it.
Be safe, Henry.
Yeah, I was hoping that you would have something for me. Alright, but we're just gonna go this way.
What's your status?
I think I'm getting close.
Alright, well, I just got word that they are coming to get us. My place.
You sound worried.
No, it's just...
Brian?
I'll coordinate with the evac team and let you know when to head towards the tram. It's north. Far. Past where you found that cut back in May. There's an emergency tram out there that will let you hike to the rendezvous point at my lookout.
Dang, she gonna wait for me though? I found it.
Someone left a rope for me to climb up. I'm down near the lake.
How do you know it's for you?
There's a tracking collar tied to it. Someone was leading me here. And there's another tape.
Yeah, hi, Henry. Hey, you better find this before it burns up. We've been causing each other a lot of headaches. Now I gotta go stake out a site that's as fit for living as the one you're about to find. You'll get it when you see it. You can't blame me for keeping an eye on you. Not after bumping into you back in May. Down by the cave, for croc's sake.
Oh, it's the dad.
I've been up here for 3 years. I kept it cozy. Winters are harsh as hell, and I ran out of books. But I got that antenna rigged up, and Delilah, she's a record you don't gotta flip. I kinda get why Brian took to her. About a week ago, I stopped worrying about you finding anything out, and that's right when everything went shithouse with you two. You guys don't know anything about having kids. All right, nobody knows nothing. It ain't Andy and Opie walking down a lake to fish every afternoon. It ain't Mayberry. But you gotta know I didn't kill him. All right, we were climbing. I was teaching him. Brian was uneducated in the way to do anything. He just fucking didn't sink his anchor the right way. You know, I thought about going back, having to answer questions and having to get him put in the ground, and I didn't see the point. Don't come looking for me. Sorry about your wife.
We found the surveillance operation.
Okay, what does that mean? What is it?
It was Ned Goodwin. He was the one listening to us, just him.
Goodwin. He made the tape?
Yeah. He's gone. He's deeper into the Shoshone. He doesn't want anyone to know he's out here.
Because he killed Brian. Because he killed his fucking son.
He's got a survival bunker with radios and everything. He made it all up.
You need to get back here. They say the helicopters are making rounds.
Okay. Brian was a nice-looking kid.
Yeah.
Dang. It sure is, Fripper. It sure is. This character building's crazy. How to break in, return borrowed equipment, erase Henry and Delilah evidence, leave no trace. My guy, at least he's not gonna rat us out.
He wrote down everything he did to us. And everything he did every day. He was scared shitless.
I bet.
Goodwin was the one who wrote the reports I found at the site.
Guilty. Well, thanks.
This boombox looks familiar.
It's the one I threw in the ocean.
You should see some of the stuff he was working on. I guess he had a lot of time on his hands. He was rigging up stolen batteries to keep his stuff going.
I'm sorry. I don't know what to say.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know what you want me to say.
Delilah, I want you to be there for
We're
me.
in the middle of a fire that is at 22,000 acres and growing. Fast.
It's gonna burn all of this up.
Well, take a picture if you're so keen to remember it.
You're right.
You're not?
I don't know.
Make D and 2F less believable. Crazy, like wife, not a good guy. Okay. They heard me, fully believe there's a program. Use this. Reports final, make sure they find them. Almost caught me at sight. Reports worked. Use for leverage. How? Key's gone. Can't let 2 forks find B. Dang. Dang. Get a room. Do not want to leave. Reminder, high supplies. Suspect conspiracy. Funny if not dire. Observe and be ready to leave. Huh. This guy was on. New lookout in 2F. Saw 2F coming out of cave. Huh. So he was just the guy from the beginning. It's not bad. Severed radio comm. Drunk again. Oh, clean up your beer can, sir.
He's got a radio base station up here. He was listening to us on that. He had quite the view.
Alright, well cool. Do I just leave now? Guess that makes more sense. Goodbye. Hideout. Not responding because she hates me. I thought we were in love, Delilah. What am I supposed to do right now? Hike north. Oh, I gotta go all the way up there. Oh, man. Well, I guess I should get going. I think I'm down by the lake. Well, now I'm not as stressed. I thought I was going to get framed for all this, but it was just some wacko guy listening to us. But I don't think he killed his son. I think he just panicked, and that's what he did, is he just hid, you know. I probably couldn't live out in the woods, though, so I would have just went back and said, yeah, my son died. Sorry, folks.
I should be relieved. Relieved that there's no evidence of us starting that fire.
Yes.
Relieved that we're not crazy.
Yes.
That there wasn't some conspiracy. But I'm not. He was a sweet kid.
He was a sweet kid.
With a shitty father who hid out here like a coward after dumping him in a hole.
He wasn't a good dad.
I agree.
No fucking shit.
But
But what? Sorry. God, it would have been so easy to tell the truth and have him sent home. I can't stop thinking about it.
you didn't do anything wrong.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
And now I've got to decide whether I tell people that he's down there so they can retrieve the body or not. And if I do, I'm gonna be asked about Ned Goodwin.
D?
Oh, fuck.
Is that a helicopter?
Yeah, hold on. Hey. No, there's one more. Yes, here, yeah. Yeah, he's coming. Okay, 1 second. Hey, they're here, but they're making rounds. They'll come back. I think I'm gonna go with them.
Wait, just wait, okay? I'm not that far.
Henry, they're here. They're waiting right now.
Please.
Henry, I don't want to meet you and sit here in a dead boy's shadow. Okay, I don't want to do that. I know that sounds harsh. Okay, I'll wait.
I'm not far.
Okay.
I mean, I'm kind of far. I'm not gonna lie to you. But that's kind of whack that she was just gonna leave. Like, you're not gonna meet me after all this? We have shared trauma. We should be friends. Okay, so what am I supposed to do? I guess I'm just supposed to get up there, whatever. It's kind of crazy they just expect you to hike this. Okay. I'm on the right track. Alright, on the right road. She is a flirty flake, bro. Led me on all summer. Just for this. I'm gonna get there and she's gonna be like, Henry, I left. Like, you couldn't just wait? Nope, they're playing the music. You know she left, bro. Well, we're about to find out if she really left or not. I'm hoping she didn't. I hope there's a payoff here. Went the wrong way. Whoa, we made it.
Hey, I'm at the evac spot near the ravine. Delilah, are you there? Delilah?
Bro, she left. She left.
Oh, God, it's a nightmare out there. Hello? Delilah!
Whoa.
Damn it.
She did leave this jerk. Eh. Oh look, there I am. Ah, my broken nose, that's funny.
Hello? Is anybody there?
Hi. Yeah, it's me.
What a
You're not here.
jerk.
No. Don't be mad.
I am mad.
I'm not mad. I'm
You're not mad, you're just disappointed?
I'm not your dad after you got busted smoking pot.
I just couldn't be out there for another minute.
You could have just said that.
You really wanted me to stay.
I did. And now I'm...
Disappointed.
Yeah.
I know. Hey, it shouldn't take long for the helicopter to reach you.
Okay.
There's a debrief in a situation like this. Lots of questions.
Shit. So, taking stock, we found out an old lookout killed his only son and decided to become a lonely hermit.
Yes.
And we prevented one fire.
Basically started another.
Okay, so that's a wash.
Oh, I'll have to figure out what I'm doing every summer from now on that isn't this.
You're not coming back?
No. And you'll have to... I don't know.
Yeah, me neither. I don't know what's next.
Tell you what, why don't you choose for me and I'll choose for you?
All right, sure. Maybe you could come back to Boulder with me and figure it out down there. Just a thought.
You don't want me down there.
Well, I just asked you.
Look, I've got some things to do in Casper, and maybe I'll head south sometime after that. I could come by, sure.
Okay. So, what about me?
Damn, I did just get
I
rejected.
think you should go to Julia, and then you can figure it out. Maybe put that typewriter to good use. Give me a sexy accent or something if you write about this.
I am. Yeah.
You gotta go see her.
Yeah, sure.
Henry, Look, you came out to put your memories behind you, and they're still right there in front of you.
I gotta move on. I don't expect you to know what that's like, but I have to find some way to move on. Something to do.
What if you can't?
Then that's why God invented booze, I guess.
Henry,
I'm kidding. But I gotta move on. Somehow.
I hope you do.
There's the helicopter.
They'll land you back where you hiked up. Good luck, Henry.
I'll see you when I see you.
Yeah. Bye, Hank.
Damn. That's crazy. Nah, but we beat it, everyone. We beat it. We beat it.